Well, you really did it this time, didn't you? You overpaid for some old frame Time Spiral Remastered cards because some of your favorite cards got reprinted in this old frame treatment, and your brain for some reason was like, well, I guess those cards came out from years ago and they're gonna hold the same premium as other old frame cards. Well, you were dead wrong. We're gonna talk about that and other MTG Finance topics. Buckle up. Video starts right now.
Special thanks to our Patreon supporters who power our channel. Check out our Patreon for monthly giveaways, exclusive content, and even a starring role in our fan fight series. Link in the description below.
Hello and welcome to the day. Thank you for spending your time with us. I'm Jake. Welcome back to another episode of Jake and Joel Magic. Today we are talking about MTG Finance. There's a couple things that need to be on your radar if they aren't already. We're going to talk a lot about Time Spiral Remastered in this video. Just kind of go over a previous video where I kind of warned people about what's going to happen with these old frame prices. I'm going to compare Time Spiral Remastered to another product that it reminds me a lot of. I do think this product is going to age very well. We're going to talk about all the different aspects of how I feel about Time Spiral Remastered now that the set is out. It's almost like a financial post-mortem of the set and where I think it's going to go in the future. If you're interested in all this stuff, I encourage you, click like and subscribe. That's the best way to support the channel with just the click of a button. If you are so compelled and you do like Jake and Joel Magic, head on over to Patreon. That's a great way to support as well. You get into monthly giveaways. There's one coming up in April, depending on when you're seeing this video. Additionally, your name gets in every single video. There's Discord access, a whole bunch of fun stuff. So before we talk about Time Spiral Remastered, let's get this out of the way. The first thing that needs to be on your radar in the MTG Finance world, I know Time Spiral is out and it's easy to get lost as there are so many products. Secret Lair Black is magic. This 7-card Secret Lair comes with some very big hits like Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, Ponder, which we're going to talk about in this video from Time Spiral, Kaya, just so many others. There's a lot of really good cards. This product is still available, I'm just letting you know, in regular and foil until the 31st of March 2021. Now the filming of this video is March 21st, so you got just about 10 days to go secure your copy of this if you have not been thinking about it. This product, again, very pushed, lots of very strong cards in it, very cool art. So if you're interested in this, make sure you head on over to Secret Lair and pick that up before it goes away forever, or you just have to find it on the secondary market. Now let's talk about the big part of this video, which is, here's the price of Ponder, sold March 20th. The set is out. I want to remind everybody because I made a video about this and the price of these cards, and that's just on Card Kingdom. We're going to go over there and look at that video, and you're going to get to see where the price of these cards were compared to where they are now. It's going to be a little bit of an eye-opener if you've just got into Magic the Gathering, if you've just got into MTG Finance. I'm sure you've heard all the hype around Time Spiral Remastered and these old frame cards. Well, they aren't actually old frame cards, and go ahead and crucify me in the comments, but these cards came out in 2021, right? So they are modern replications of old frames. So the old frame creates this thing in the human being's brain, the Magic player's brain, that is, oh my God, I'm getting something more valuable. I'm getting something from the past. It's not from the past. It reminds you of the past. There's nostalgia that's attached to it. They look very cool. But again, it's only the 21st. Time Spiral Remastered came out 2 days ago. So most people still have boxes in transit. We're going to be doing Foil Quest Time Spiral Remastered, where we're going to be streaming box openings. And I still haven't opened those. There's 4 boxes sitting on my shelf right now. There's a bunch of boxes that are in the mail. People haven't even gotten them. So this price on Ponder right here, this $12, and we'll go ahead and get rid of completed listings. We'll click this X right here so you can see what they are now. This 16, this 14, these are, if you go price plus shipping lowest first, these are the lowest prices for these cards. But this is a huge difference from where they were just a couple days ago. Let's go ahead and take a look at this video that I made. And this video came out on March 15th, so 6 days ago. And this is what Card Kingdom was selling the prices for. Look, I'm overlapping myself in the bottom right-hand corner. What a weird Inception kind of moment. But this is what Card Kingdom was selling Ponder for. This is what they were selling Thoughtseize for. And we're going to go ahead and mute myself. But you can see in this video, let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit because we do kind of like scroll through some stuff here and you see the different price of cards. Pact of Negation. And make sure to go back and reference some of these. Panharmonicon, I believe, is $11. Primeval Titan has had a correction as well. And before you get really upset, I will say I do think the foils for the old frame replicant cards are going to have a big premium in the future. It's hard to tell because I really do think that this product is going to age very well. I think that this is going to be the kind of product that people really like, but you can see that even these prices right here, this is all FOMO. That $64.99 right there for Ponder is just absurd. So let's go ahead and talk about the product that this reminds me of, which is mystery boosters. And if you remember about mystery boosters, the thing about that product is you had a foil slot that was kind of independent from all of the rest of the cards in the pack. You would open boxes of Mystery Booster Retail Edition. We're not talking about Convention Edition Mystery Boosters, but in Mystery Booster Retail, you would open some boxes that just had like 13 foil rares. And it's because that foil slot was kind of independent from all of the other cards in the pack, right? There was a guaranteed foil in every slot, but you could get an absurd amount of foil rares, foil mythics. And I do think that this product is very similar, because you're opening a pack of cards, but then you're guaranteed one time shifted or old border frame card, not a foil, in every single pack. So it's almost like in Mystery Boosters, they had that foil slot. In Time Spiral Remastered, it's this time shifted slot. But that time shifted slot, because there is one card in every pack, that means 36 of these cards, time shifted, appear in each box. And again, that is non-foil. So you have to imagine the race to the bottom is going to be immense. And that's what we're seeing right now, because now we're over here on Card Kingdom, and it isn't the 15th, it's the 21st, and the correction is immense. We see a drop on Thoughtseize. We see drops across the board, and where's that $64 Ponder? Wow, look at that. It's 24 here. But I already showed you on eBay you could get it for 16, and I already told you that there's a bunch of Time Spiral Remastered that's coming out. It's going to come out in the next couple days. It's going to make it to people over the next couple weeks. They're going to open it. Some people are going to save sealed boxes, but the price of this card is going to go down. Anyway, stop overpaying for these cards. I'm serious. It's just not, they are going to go down. So if you're sitting here and you're going, why are my old frame cards that I pre-ordered for $64 going down in price? Well, it's because you shouldn't have bought them early. It's because you FOMO'd out. You saw them. You thought that the only ones that existed were in pre-sales. It's like you somehow forgot that all of this product is going to get shipped out to people and they're going to be opening it up in mass like any other Magic the Gathering set. And for some reason you forgot to just not buy early. You needed to just wait a little bit. So in the long run, what do I think about Time Spiral Remastered? Well, we are learning that the foils are very rare. They're about one per box. I have seen some boxes that have two of them, but I do think that the product is going to age very well. I think it will be very desirable in the long term. We've already seen a huge, and I'm talking a huge adjustment in price. These boxes just a couple days ago were $160 to $170. Now you could see lowest on eBay right now is $289. That's if you're not buying a Russian one. We have one here from the Netherlands that's English, but if you're buying from in the US, you want it shipped straight to you. I see one for $289.99. And the thing is I keep hearing from people in the Discord that, you know, they're trying to soak up the boxes. People are just trying to acquire these boxes because in the long term, I really do think they are going to be desirable just for those old frame foils. I don't care about the old frame non-foils. We're going to continue watching those race to the bottom over the next couple weeks. But the foils, they're going to be all over the place, in my opinion. Some of them are going to be super high. We still see foil old frame Ponder is very high. Let's see what that is by itself. Yeah, so the price on that is actually higher than it was when it first came out. I think that this is like a forced scarcity. I think there are people that are just buying these out constantly so that the set has like a big chase card. In this instance, it's Ponder. Ponder is a very good legacy card. It's a very important card. Certain commander decks like Ponder just because it's such an efficient spell. A lot of CEDH decks value it. I don't really run it in anything casual that I would play, but I do see the appeal for it. And again, it's one of the most iconic and overpowered cards. You know, it lets you rearrange 3, you draw a card, you can shuffle your library if you want. The card does everything for 1 blue that you would want it to do. It's fantastic. But I do think that this is overpriced. I'm not going to be paying $300 for this. I do think that there's going to be a lot more of this set that comes out. I've bought one old frame foil so far, one, and it was a Sanguine Bond for $20. I was like, you know, that's a really good EDH card. I think it's going to hold its value. I can't see it going lower than 20, but you know, we'll see. We'll see in a couple weeks when all these cards start to settle out. Just put on your patience pants, hold the line. Don't just burn your money and throw it into the wind because you're FOMOing out. Give this set some time. Like when Double Masters was out, do you remember when Double Masters was out? Everybody was like foaming at the mouth to try to get that product. And look now at the bulk of those cards. Now, granted, there's no old frame psychology to wrestle with. Oh my gosh, how does the old frame work in my brain? What is my brain gonna think of the fact that there's old frame? How does it work? You just gotta like realize that Wizards of the Coast is pulling out all stops to figure out what makes us the most money. Do you think that this is the last time they're gonna do some sort of Time Spiral Remastered, Time Spiral Future Sight Remastered, whatever remastered set that brings back these old frame foils so that they can cash in on the nostalgia factor that comes with, you know, just that different look, that unique best in slot pimp factor? We always talk about pimp factor on this channel, and I just like to bring it up one more time. Stop overpaying for these cards, buy the cards you want, but just know that the race to the bottom will continue on the non-foil old borders or old frames. There are 36 of those per box. So don't be bamboozled. Give yourself some time, set yourself a budget, figure out what cards you want to snipe, make sure you're checking different buying platforms every day for good prices. Find the price that works for you. If you paid $200 for a set of old frame ponders because you thought that they were just going to be the scarcest darn thing in the world, well, you deserve to take a bath on that, and you deserve to see all of these $15 ponders that are going to start popping up in less. Until next time, just get it together. I'm tapped out.